Hi everybody, I'm Dr. John Douillard. Welcome to LifeSpa.com, and today I want to talk about the seasonal change that we're all about to go through. You know, when we go from this time of the year and going into the winter, some dramatic things are taking place. Birds are migrating, whales are migrating, trees are turning red, leaves are falling off trees. There's major things happening, and Ayurveda calls this Ritu Sandhi, which means this the change or the gap between the seasons. And they say in Ayurveda that the cause of disease, the disease takes place first right when the seasons begin to change. So the 7 days before and the 7 days after is that window. So really we have a massive opportunity during the change of seasons to really detoxify ourselves and do deep rejuvenation and repair. At the end of the summer, we're trying to get rid of the heat that's built up in the body. And one of the ways to get rid of the heat is to help kind of move it out through the intestinal tract. Apples are like in season, and you eat enough apples, you get loose motion. And just like when you get a fever, you also get diarrhea. That's the body's way of getting rid of heat, is to dissipate the heat out of the body through a purgation or through looser stools. So the fruits and the berries and the apples and the pomegranates and these things that have seeds in them were really designed to be spread around as we move through the jungle or the forests with looser stools, and that's nature's plan to spread those seeds. But they also take the heat out of our body, which is really important, because if you have heat in the summer and you go into winter, you go from hot and dry in the summer to cold and dry in the winter. And what aggravates is the dryness, and that aggravates your vata, which dries you out, dries out your respiratory mucosa, your intestinal mucosa, your joints, your skin. Your immune system is so dependent on the quality of those mucous membranes and how important that is. And if the skin on the inside is compromised, then the lymph on the other side of that skin is going to be compromised. And that's the whole lymphatic system, which is carrying your immune system, which is delivering the fat as energy for you throughout the wintertime and insulating you in a really big way. And of course, it's also taking the trash out, which is another really important piece of the puzzle. And so if we don't prepare the body during this transition, the lymph system is going to definitely become compromised during the winter months. So I highly invite you to read up on doing some of our Ayurvedic cleanses. We have the new kind of Colorado Ayurvedic cleanse that we just finished. It's all brand new with new videos and everything. It's really cool. You can check that out at our website at LifeSpa.com. We have our 4-day short home cleanse, which is a short kind of Ayurvedic seasonal detox, which is really great. And of course, we have a lymph kit, which is an entire kit of herbs to help support your lymphatic system. How do you know you have lymphatic issues? Well, if you're tired and lethargic and your rings get tight in your fingers and your ankles swell and you break out, you get brain fog, hives, headaches, tiredness, lethargy, you feel tired in the morning, or you feel sluggish, it takes a while to get things moving. These are all lymphatic issues, extra weight around your belly, food intolerances, hypersensitivity issues, particularly to certain foods. This is all the drains being clogged. In Ayurveda, they make a lot of effort to really clean out those drains. Herbs like Manjista, a classic lymphatic mover. It's a red root. We have another formula called the Lymph Cleanse, which has red root in it. Everything that's red, right, is going to detoxify your lymph. Like berries, they make your shirt red or blue or black, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, pomegranates, beets, cranberries, anything that has those dyes in it, those are the antioxidants that support lymphatic flow. So the Ayurvedic herbs that we use are Manjista and red root are really important in that regard. There's another herb that's grown and harvested at the end of the summer as we speak now. It's in my garden as we speak, called Brahmi, or Centella asiatica. And it's a beautiful leaf that you can put in your salads, but it's been shown to increase microcirculation of the lymphatic system, particularly the lymph in the brain, to get the brain detoxified so the vata in your head is balanced as you go into the winter months. Neem is something we're supposed to eat all year long, but during the end of the summer, when the heat accumulates, that neem is so important to dissipate that heat. That neem actually breaks up biofilm in your intestinal tract and heals your intestinal lining and your intestinal skin. The quality of your lymphatic system is directly linked to the integrity of your intestinal skin. And neem, they call it the queen of the skin because it supports the lymph so much. And then doing Ayurvedic massage every day while you're in the shower. You don't need a ton of oil, but just a little bit of that oil every day starts to build up. And we have one called the Ayurvedic lymphatic oil and that actually supports what's called the skin-associated lymph. So your skin stays radiant, but also it stays functional as an immune responder, which is so critically important. So read our article on the 6 different ways to decongest your lymphatic system. That's up on our website right now at lifespa.com. Check that out. And also check out our cleanses. If there's a great window, anytime between now until Thanksgiving is a really nice window to get a seasonal transitional cleanse in place. So check it out. The Colorado Ayurvedic cleanse, the short home cleanse at lifespa.com. Thanks for listening. I'm Dr. John Douillard.